Welcome, everyone. I am absolutely thrilled to have you all here with me today. We're diving into something really special. We aren't just looking at raw data or historical facts, we're exploring the very foundation of why we learn in the first place. Think of this as a shared, lifelong journey of learning. As a student of life, you're constantly absorbing information, right? Well, today, we're going to talk about how that information actually transforms you. Let's get right into it. Okay, let's dive right into this beautifully profound, timeless truth. Education is the light that shows the path even in the darkness. The one who acquires knowledge writes his own destiny. I want you to just sit with those words for a second, really let them sink in. This isn't just some motivational poster you'd see slapped on a classroom wall. It's a profound truth about your human potential. We're going to unpack the deep layers of this text today and figure out exactly how it applies to your daily life. Section 1. The power of knowledge, light in the darkness. Now, what's really interesting about this is how we actually define darkness. We aren't talking about a literal room where someone forgot to pay the electricity bill, right? As students navigating life, darkness represents those inevitable obstacles we all face. Think about it. It's that deep confusion when a complex subject just doesn't make sense, no matter how hard you study. It's those moments of doubt when you wonder if you're even on the right career path. It's that heavy feeling of being completely stuck, unable to see your next step, maybe even feeling a bit of imposter syndrome. We all experience this darkness. It is a totally universal part of the human experience and, for sure, a big part of being a student. But then comes the antidote, light. Education acts as this sudden, illuminating force. Think about the last time you had a real aha moment. When you learn something new, when a difficult concept finally clicks in your brain, it's exactly like a light switch being flipped on in a pitch-black room. The confusion just starts to melt away. Education cuts through all that ambiguity, offering you crystal clear clarity right when you feel the most lost or stuck. Now, it doesn't necessarily remove the obstacles from your path. The mountain you have to climb is definitely still there, but it gives you the light you need to actually see the mountain, figure out a safe route, and keep moving forward with absolute confidence. And this brilliantly illustrates the stark difference between these two states of being. On one side, we have the dark. Here, you're lost, you're confused, and you're completely unable to see the path ahead. It's a very passive, vulnerable state to be in. But on the flip side, armed with knowledge, you're seeing the way, you have clarity, and you're finding direction. Education isn't just about memorizing facts to pass a test. It is literally an active rescue mission. It rescues us from being lost in ignorance or uncertainty and places us firmly on a path we can actually navigate. Let's move to Section 2 and see how this builds. Writing your own destiny. The shift to empowerment. I want you to reflect for a quick second on the word destiny. What does that word usually mean to you? For a lot of people, destiny feels like a heavy, immovable object, doesn't it? It feels like a pre-written script that we just have to act out whether we like it or not. People so often say, well, it was just my destiny, when they feel completely powerless or when things don't go their way. But as your teacher today, I really want you to pivot away from that passive mindset. This source material we're looking at is asking us to completely rethink how we view our future and our own potential. So the crucial point is this new definition we're looking at. Historically, humans used to believe destiny was something completely out of our control, written in the stars, totally untouchable. But think about what happened when the printing press was invented. Suddenly, this immense knowledge was placed directly into everyday human hands, and people realized they could actually shape their own futures. In the context of our lesson today, destiny is not some pre-written script handed down to you by the universe. Instead, it's a completely blank page. And who holds the pen? You do. The source material fundamentally challenges the traditional idea of fate. It literally takes destiny out of the clouds and places it right into your hands as a practical, everyday tool. Your future is unwritten, just waiting for your instructions, your hard work, and your specific actions. Which brings us to the phrase, writes his own. This is the ultimate empowerment, guys. It's one thing to have a light to see the path, but it's another thing entirely to build that path yourself. Every single book you read, every complex problem you solve, you are actively drafting the blueprint of your life. Knowledge compounds over time. You aren't just sitting around waiting for the world to happen to you. You are the author. Section 3. The path forward. Your pen, your future. So, we return to our anchor text one final time. Education is the light that shows the way even in the dark. He who acquires knowledge writes his own destiny. Notice how perfectly these two ideas work together. Think about it. You can't exactly write your destiny if you're sitting in the pitch black, right? You wouldn't even be able to see the blank page in front of you. The light of knowledge provides the vision, the self-awareness, and the understanding necessary for you to successfully take that pen and write a destiny you can be incredibly proud of. The light shows you the page, and the knowledge you acquire is the ink in your pen. They are absolutely inseparable. Which leaves us with the most important question of this entire lesson. I really want you to ask yourself this. If knowledge gives you the power to write your destiny, what will you write today? Don't wait for tomorrow. Your education is happening right now, in this very moment. The blank page is open, the pen is firmly in your hand, and the light is shining bright. Go out there, learn fearlessly, and write a masterpiece. Class dismissed. I'll see you in our next session.